2019.
My name is Kate Courtney. It's easy to think that when I do this, it's because of how hard I train. It is, but all of that is actually controlled by this, the most powerful computer known to man, the human brain. The brain weighs just 3 pounds, but it controls all of your thoughts, your actions, and your feelings. It does everything that makes you, you. The brain is so powerful, yet so vulnerable. And for me, it was just one decision to protect it that made all the difference. It was 2016. I was on the World Cup mountain biking tour, competing in countries all over the world. Australia, Germany, and then France happened. It was an extremely tight race. I was neck and neck with a few of the other riders. I was right on a girl's wheel when she stalled. I tried to stop, but it was too late. I lost control and fell headfirst down a steep rock garden. As soon as I started having symptoms, I knew I had a concussion. When I landed home from France, I went straight to the doctor and worked with my training team to make a plan. I did exactly what they said, and 7 days later, I was completely symptom-free and back on the World Cup circuit. But my recovery was only so quick and easy because I'd learned from my previous mistakes. 4 years earlier, I had my first concussion, but I didn't recognize the symptoms. I was doing poorly in school and struggling to concentrate. I brushed off my headache and nausea and just kept going. I didn't report because I didn't know those were the symptoms of a concussion. It turns out concussions don't just happen in sports like football or soccer. In fact, most concussions happen because of everyday accidents. A broken arm, a broken leg, a broken collarbone. With most injuries, you can easily see them. However, a concussion is an invisible injury. Even using the most powerful imaging technology, it's nearly impossible to detect. Thanks to Stanford University, we have access to cutting-edge medical technology to actually fly through a real human brain. Let's explore the parts of the brain to help understand where neuroscientists believe the damage from concussions is happening. This is what we probably picture when we think of the brain. This is called the gray matter. The biggest part here is the cerebrum. These squishy bumps are where all your information processing takes place, like learning, seeing, and feeling. Tucked below the cerebrum is the cerebellum. It coordinates all of your movements, like walking, balancing, and eye tracking. And here is your brainstem. It takes care of needs you don't even think about, like breathing, sleeping, and regulating your body temperature. Your brain is so important that it needs special protection. You can think of your skull like a natural helmet. It helps protect your brain from getting hurt. There's one more layer of padding you may not know about. It's your cerebrospinal fluid. It's clear and runny, like water. The brain floats in this fluid, which provides a natural protective cushion between the brain and the skull. And there's fluid inside your brain too. These areas, called ventricles, are hollow pockets inside the brain where fluid is made and stored every day. Scientists believe it flushes the brain clean of toxins and waste. Along with this fluid, blood vessels also play an important role in nourishing your brain. We have blood vessels throughout our entire body. You can see them under your skin, on your hands and wrists. Did you know your brain is jam-packed with blood vessels? They transport oxygen and other nutrients through more than 400 miles of vessels in our brain alone. That's the equivalent of 75 times the height of Mount Everest. This is now the white matter. Each of these white matter tracks is extremely important because they are made up of bundles of many axons. All our brain's information travels on these axons. Any hard hit to your head or body can result in a whiplash motion to your brain. Scientists believe that this injury to the white matter can stretch and twist these axons and may be what causes a concussion. But the axons are so tight, it's pretty
all day life, all night life, all game life, offense life, defense life, all bad life, all line life, D-line life.
Hey, listen up. We're going lights out tonight. Lights out tonight. Get it up. Eagles on 3. 1, 2, 3. Eagles!
It's Friday night, and that means football. Ted Robinson bringing you tonight's rivalry matchup between the Mount Pleasant Eagles and the Springfield Ravens. A win tonight is crucial for either team's chances of making the playoffs. Springfield has won the toss and they've elected to receive. Here's the kick from Mount Pleasant that gets us underway. And he's forced out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Springfield. It's a toss to the tailback. He's got some room. And he's pushed out of bounds after a 20-yard gain. Here's the snap. And it's a deep shot down the sideline. He hits him, and he's gone. Touchdown, Springfield. The Mount Pleasant offense takes the field for their first possession of the game.
Be great tonight. Let's roll.
It's 1st and 10 for Mount Pleasant on their 30.
Bench left, 21 draw, on one. Ready? Let's ride. You got this. Good set. Move, 45! Move, 45! Track!
Here's the snap. It's a handoff. Ooh, the running back takes a big hit, and he's stopped behind the line for a loss. Oh, he's very slow getting up. Let's hope he's okay.
Hey, man. You good? Hey, you all right? You sure? All right, let's go.
Looks like the running back is staying in the game. Big defensive stop by Mount Pleasant with 5 minutes left in the third. Springfield will punt. Here's the kick. Wow, the ball bounces right off his helmet, and Springfield recovers.
What's wrong with you, man? Come on!
Looks like his teammates aren't too happy with him after that.
Twins right, 75 pass.
Springfield leads by 4 with just seconds left. Last chance for Mount Pleasant. They can win it here on 4th and goal.
Check one!
The quarterback spots the defense and makes a check. Here's the snap. Pressure coming. It's a missed block by the running back. The quarterback sacked, and there's the fumble. And Springfield appears to have recovered the ball.
Hey there. So you've had a concussion, but we're on your team to get you better. Now, it sounds like you may have had more than one concussion in the same game, which could be serious. So you won't be able to play until we see your condition improve, which could be the entire season, but we have a great game plan with strategies to get you back in the game the fastest. Okay? All right, we'll see you at your follow-up appointment.
Hey, what's good, man? My name is Bryce, but my guys call me B-Love. Don't stress. I've been in your shoes before. Everybody's been shaken up a time or two. It's tough, but I also know it doesn't have to be this way. Matter of fact, peep this. Yeah, that was smooth, right? Now let's watch some film.
Bench left, 21 draw, on one. Ready? Let's ride. You got this.
This is you, right? Oh, that looked bad. I bet you were wondering if you should get checked out. I get it. We tell ourselves it's nothing so we can stay on the field. But what's crazy is most concussions heal within 10 days if you take the right steps. So if this was your first concussion, hopefully you wouldn't even be out for long. But going back into the game can double your recovery time. And if you return to play too early, you are 3 times as likely to suffer another concussion or injure a different part of your body. Now, instead of just 10 days, we're talking about your season, your career, or suffering from permanent brain damage. I mean, would you tell your quarterback to get into the game if he's in a shoulder sling? It's obvious he's got an injury. Crutches, casts, braces. Those are passes to be on the sidelines during practice or in the game. But a concussion is an invisible injury, which makes it hard for people to know how badly you're hurt. I mean, come on, let's be real. There's no such thing as a brain brace. So what's your pass for an invisible injury? Be on the lookout for headaches, feeling dazed or foggy, trouble with vision, light sensitivity, ringing in your ears, irritability, confusion, or trouble sleeping. Any of these symptoms can make sending a text message, doing your homework, or even watching TV more difficult. And you may not experience symptoms right away either. In fact, they may be delayed for a couple days. Your first concussion may feel different than your second. Yours may also look different than your friends. Think about it like this. Your brain has a series of connections called axons. Information travels on these axons just like cars on the highway. Anytime you take it, that would be more like an earthquake, right?